Welcome to the Weather Guru podcast for February the 4th, 2024. This is your update for the weekend edition. First, we're going to take a look at the watches and warnings that are in place here for Southern California as they're under flash flood warnings and watches here up into the Los Angeles basin and heading north into the San Gabriel and Santa Ynez mountains here, ranges here in Ventura County. So we're looking at a radar scope, courtesy of radar scope here. We're looking at some flooding here that's taking place that's significantly affecting the areas here between Los Angeles and Oxnard. So if you're in Simi Valley, heading toward the 101, toward Ventura, Oxnard, Santa Paula, Santa Barbara, Santa Maria, there is heavy storms, yellow storm indicated by the yellow here, and these storms are slow moving here. They're only moving northeast at 5 knots here through Rancho Grande, northeast at 7 knots. So these are slow moving storms that are kind of training effects over the same area here. As I put the radar into motion here, you can see these are coming across here, coming across streamers, coming across here from Malibu up to Agora Hills, up towards the 5, the Golden State Freeway from Santa Clarita, Canyon Country, over back toward Lancaster and Palmdale. But these heavy storms are going to continue to create problems, and that's why there's a flash flood watch and warning in effect for Los Angeles County, Ventura County, and those counties northward here, as you can see here, throughout the Los Angeles basin. Now, this will continue throughout the day, today and into the morning tomorrow, so be very careful in those canyon passes coming down. This is the strong winds as well, so we're going to have strong winds continuing to impact the areas here north of LA and a south, and this doesn't expire until 8 more hours. So flash flood warning remains into effect until midnight for San Luis Obispo, northern Santa Barbara counties. Okay, rain gauges as a little of 1 to 4 inches possible in the warned area. Again, life-threatening flash flooding and debris flows are imminent, and also there could be burn scars where we had those Baltic mountains and hills, and those can create flash flooding as they run down the canyons and hills and the passes there. So if you're in there, turn around, don't drown, of course, and be mindful of that as you continue in the area. So this is for those counties there: Santa Barbara, Ventura, San Luis Obispo, and Los Angeles County as well. So those heavy rains there coming across the 210, the 10 freeway, the 405. Even if you're on the 405 coming through the San Fernando Valley, be very careful with this heavy rain coming down. This extends all the way down through Long Beach and Huntington Beach and Orange County too as well. Now we also have some severe thunderstorm warnings. These are earlier in the day for Louisiana, and also the coastal of Florida. These coastal marine warnings here. We have this band of low pressure that's extending here, and we want to see, we have this coastal low here that's bringing heavy rain through Savannah on I-95, so Savannah, Pooler, Georgia, down through Hinesville, Fort Stewart, Georgia, all the way down there. And this band's going to continue to wrap around. It's exited out of Florida. The warnings are expired, but there is a severe thunderstorm warning in effect for hail, quarter-size hail, 0.5 inches, half-inch hail coming down out of Flagler County. So if you're in Palm Coast, Bunnell, heading along I-95 there, you can see it's indicated in this purple. There is some hail corridor in there. So you want to be very careful there as you continue on there. And these storms will continue to exit its way out the coast here. And also Ocala, down through the villages, Leesburg, Lake County, Orange County, top Orange County from Apopka, back toward the villages, Wildwood, coming along State Road 44 there, back toward I-75. Be very careful with these storms. They could be producing some quarter-inch size hail to 0.50 half-inch hail as it continues to make its way toward the Atlantic seaboard and coastal seaboard up on through Savannah, Georgia, along I-95. If you're coming along I-16 possibly here, heading back toward Macon, be very careful. These storms are coming towards your way, Statesboro, and all the way up that way in central Georgia. So that's what we have going on here. The other severe thunderstorm watches and warnings are just warnings in association with the other back end of the line, and the back end of the line is coming through Mississippi, and there's some 2 severe thunderstorm warnings that expire in the next 10 minutes here, as you can see here on the back end of those radars there. So that's what we have going on here for that. Now I want to show you also here the Weather Prediction Center for day 1, the excessive rainfall outlook. Of course, it's all in California, from the San Joaquin Valley down through Fresno, Bakersfield, to Tehachapi Mountains, down through the Grapevine and into LA Basin here. And in that purple, that's extreme rainfall that you can experience 2 to 5 to even 5 6 inches of rainfall along that coastal zone there, and the winds will be extreme too as well. Hurricane wind warnings are in effect from Santa Barbara County down through LA County. And out east, we have that little slither of rain, as I just showed you, from exiting from about Charleston, Savannah, Hardyville, Ridgeland, South Carolina, the Low Country, down through Savannah, Brunswick, Jessup, over towards central Georgia, Tifton, Albany, Thomasville, Valdosta, Tallahassee, Apalachicola, and those areas, Dothan, those areas could be seeing that rain as we've been seeing all day. And then southern Florida, we can't leave you guys out. You've been experiencing heavy rain into the Fort Myers, Naples, Miami area, and also West Palm Beach. So that's what we have going on there. And that's the hazards will reflect that as well. As you can see here, we've had the hazards here extending into the out west for the winter weather, and also the flooding, and out east for the high winds and the heavy rainfall that's coming down as a garden variety storm. So overall, we're looking at this pattern continue here according to the GFS model. The low pressure exits, high pressure dominates. We're not seeing any really cold air coming in, and that's a great thing. So if you're in the Midwest or the Northeast or the Ohio Valley, Tennessee Valley, no cold air. We do have some rain coming in next week, coming in by Monday or Tuesday, Tuesday or Wednesday, and that will continue, but no cold air. As you can see, the GFS model progresses through next week. No spots of cold air comes in until the middle of February, where we do have a shot of some snow coming through the Adirondacks, the Green and White Mountains, and you can see that reflected in the temperature anomalies here. The temperature here shows the cold air does not come into effect until the middle of February, where there's a shot of cold air, but not much precipitation involved with it here. As we go through these runs here, not much precipitation. You can see it's more of a zonal flow, a west to east flow. Even though the cold air from Canada is being tapped into, is not producing a whole lot of precipitation here in terms of snowfall. So that's very interesting. In the middle of February, we're going to see if we're going to experience another snowfall or not. So I just want to update with you as well with that going on here with the Weather Gurus channel. So I thank you for your support. Please be sure to stay tuned for more updates as we continue to have them, and enjoy the nice tranquil weather for 3/4 of the country besides out west that's going to take place for the next couple of days here, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and before Friday we're going to see more changes in the weather pattern as it becomes available. Enjoy your Sunday wherever you may be in the country, and be sure to subscribe to this channel for more on the Weather Guru. Thank you very much. I'll talk to you very soon.